Hey guys, Menchi here. Today I'm going to show you a track. I decided to make something like a copy or edit of a track by Aurora, a track called Wall. It's a track in a future garage style genre. So now let me show you the track and I'll explain what I used here. So track sounds like that. Check the links in description. You can find there the link to this track. Maybe you can listen to it in Spotify or Apple Music. Just type the name of this track. Anyway, I'll leave the link and check the link to my Telegram channel. I leave MP3 file there, my version, of course, what I made here. It's not 100% copy because I don't know any sample that were used in this track. I just using my ears to try to copy what we have here. So I decided to make a split this track to these four stems to figure out how it was produced approximately. So we have drums, vocals, instruments and bass, and I just saw this track something like in details like that. So let me show you rhythm section. We have these elements here. We have a filter. It's a typical future garage feature in these heads, snares, etc. It sounds more deep than UK garage or similar styles, similar genres. So let me show you. We have here kick. As you see, I just copied these positions of this bass drum to make it more closer to original. So we have a snare. Usually the snare should be on these positions, but we have this position. It's something like we have a track like slower, 2 times slower, because we have 140 BPM. It's something like a 70 BPM because we have this snare and it sounds really really slow, something like that. By the way, if we check our chords, our bass, for example, one note of this chords, it's something like 4 bars, and this chord progression it's for 16 bars. It's really big chord, and that's why it sounds a bit slow, something like that. So we have this loop. I decided to use the loop from Future Garage Pack, and we have a snare on this position. As you see, we have these heads. It's something like from trap, something like a trap head, trap closed head. Then we have other Future Garage loop, and we have fill. By the way, I found a similar fill because if you listen to it, sounds almost the same. But if we see the picture, it really sounds similar. Yeah, I found it accidentally, and it sounds like that. Yeah. So in the bass section, we have a Riz bass. Something like that. Here we have the feature. It sounds like a sub, but we have this long note of Riz bass, and this one is automation for pitch. It sounds like that. Yeah. On the drop we have variations of these notes. It sounds like portamento. It's something like it sounds on this octave and then higher on 1 octave higher and then back, something like that. And this is Riz bass. We have pad. And by the way, we have a major chord here, not minor chord as we used to, just a major chord. It's, I don't know, something like the feature. A lot of tracks has this harmony. We have piano. Something like that, and we have a variation of piano chords in the second breakdown. Like that, and it's Nexus Frozen preset called Frozen. It's spinning house pack expansion. You can check, maybe you can find in your expansions if you have Nexus, of course. We have other piano. It's called Missing You. It's spinning house 2. And we have other melody here. And we have strings. It's a factory pack presets. If you didn't buy some expansions, you can easily find hybrid strings to this preset. Something like that. Here we have something like chops or vocals. By the way, we don't have something like a verse and chorus vocals, just something like a chops. I think sounds really cool. We have a texture. By the way, using textures, it's something like to make a track more deep. It sounds like a pad or something like on the background. There are a lot of reverb, delay, etc. And we have really deep sound using these textures. We have something like harp or melody or small melody. Something like that, nothing special. And we have here 2 layers of this lead. I decided to use automation of a cutoff filter to make something like from a plug to lead. It sounds like that. I decided to use this automation to make it sounding like more like a lead. And we have another layer of this lead. I really like this lead, and it's something like 2 layers. I know in the original track it sounds a bit on the background, but I decided to make it more upfront, something like that, to hear it more clear. I don't know, maybe it's not a feature of Future Garage because it sounds like more deep, but I decided to make it a bit brighter. So we have here impact, sweeper, and we have this sweeper. There are not so many fixes. But I decided to use them because I heard some of them in the original track. So, what do you think about this edit? What do you think about original track or a genre called Future Garage? Do you like it or not? Feel free to comment in the comment section. As I said, this project will be on my Patreon and Boosty. The same content there. Just use your favorite website to download this project, and maybe you want to make something like by your own, maybe you want to make a remix or make something like it in this genre. Just change these melodies, bass, some sounds. Of course, you can't use these vocals because it's a vocal from the original track, but you can use this vocal because it's from Splice. I downloaded it there, and maybe you want to make something like by your own, something like that. So Mention was here. Bye bye, guys.